Hello, my beautiful yellowbone, redbone, butter pecan, caramel, butterscotch, toffee, mocha, chocolate, cocoa, Exoticals. Welcome to the Pretty Girl Club. Welcome to the Exoticals United community. If you're new here, welcome. Here in the Exoticals United community, we support men and women from the following people groups: biracials, multiracials, multi-generationally mixed, and light-skinned golden people. Welcome to my new series called Blackistan Hypocrisy Exposed, where we will go over the many layers of hypocrisy found in the Black community. Today we will be talking about how people in the Black community refuse to admit that they still uphold the paper bag test. Remember the paper bag test that was created to form a caste system in the Black community? I've noticed that whenever a light-skinned woman speaks out about her experience in the Black community, unambiguous people will say things like, "She's not even that light-skinned." Then when you ask them, what color is light-skinned, they'll go silent because they refuse to admit that they still uphold the paper bag test. I've also seen Black women say, caramel people aren't even light-skinned. Anytime someone says caramel isn't light-skinned, that's proof that they still uphold the paper bag test. Chrissy is a well-known upholder of the bag test. She refuses to call anyone light-skinned who is darker than the bag. In fact, she has even called women light brown-skinned. That's a new one that I've never heard until recently. Do you see how these women are trying to create all these new skin tone categories so they can uphold the paper bag test as much as possible? They're doing it because they put light skin on a pedestal so much to the point where they want to make the light skin category as small as possible. So anytime you say you're light skinned, they'll do whatever they can to downplay you or humble you or say, nope, you don't pass the paper bag test, therefore you're not light skinned. I've seen some pro-Black channels go so far to the point where they're trying to make the standards for light-skinned even lighter than the paper bag. If you go on to Lipstick Alley or small YouTube struggle channels, you'll see people saying that even the paper bag is too dark. So if you're the color of the paper bag, you can sit your black ass down because you're too dark to be calling yourself light-skinned. Do you see how racist that sounds? And these are the same women who call mixed people racist if we talk about their dark skin tones. So my question for the Black community is, what color is light-skinned? And if light-skinned is high yellow and above, why can't you admit that you still support the paper bag test? And also, if you support the paper bag test, why are you calling mixed people racist when you are literally upholding a standard that was set during segregation? Aren't Black people the same group that say that mixed and light-skinned people are a buffer class and we're trying to pedestalize ourselves over unambiguous people? No, you are pedestalizing mixed and light-skinned people by policing and upholding the paper bag test. We've literally got unambiguous people upholding the social status of mixed and light-skinned people by policing people's light skin, examining it, zooming in on people, and doing Google image searches to see how light-skinned they are, pulling up pictures with and without makeup in the summer and the winter. I mean, I have never seen such an obsession with who's light-skinned and who's not. And this is why I say, it's not the mixed people that are racist. It's not the light-skinned people who are racist, because if you're mixed or light-skinned, you know who you are. You don't have to pull up Google images of people or try to compare pictures of one celebrity to another and then make videos comparing all the different shades. You know why? Because most mixed-race or lighter-skinned people don't have an inferiority complex. I'm light-skinned, and I've never in my life pulled up pictures of myself or another light-skinned person and tried to compare them to other people to see who's the most light-skinned. Do you hear how racist and ignorant that sounds? My channel would get banned if I were to do something like that. And then they have the audacity to say that we think we're better than them and we want people to kiss our asses due to our skin tone. No, sweetheart, you are kissing our asses by simply making videos examining our skin tones and our phenotypes. You are pedestalizing mixed people by examining what DNA percentages we have of non-Black blood and obsessing over all of our racial mixtures and examining our hair textures and eye colors and counting how many freckles we have. I've never in my life seen someone obsess over another person's phenotype this much without pedestalizing it. So again, if you're over here trying to create all these new skin tone categories, light skin and light brown and caramel, medium brown, you are the one creating a hierarchy when it comes to skin tone. And I've seen an uptick when it comes to gaslighting women with a caramel skin tone. I've been watching a few of the pro-Black channels, and I've seen some comments where some of the ladies are like, caramel people ain't even light-skinned. Only ugly girls care about skin tone because they have nothing else that makes them desirable. Let's examine that statement really quickly. Recently, there was an article written about Normani where she said that her chocolate skin tone makes her beautiful. Normani cares about her skin tone. Is Normani ugly? Why are you only ugly if you're a light-skinned woman who talks about skin tone? Why isn't the same thing true for darker-skinned women? Why is it that when a light-skinned woman says she likes her skin tone, it's because she has nothing else going for her? But when a dark-skinned woman celebrates her skin tone, it's, oh my gosh, black girl magic, melanin poppin'. Do you see the hypocrisy? Mixed and light-skinned people are not allowed to celebrate our own phenotypes. So again, if you're one of those black girls who says only ugly girls care about skin tone because they have nothing else that makes them desirable, okay, so by that same logic, Chrissy must be undesirable because she has made dozens of videos about skin tone. Eloho, Paris Milan, Queen Chama, and the majority of the black empowerment space must be undesirable because they make videos about skin tone. So do you see the gaslighting? Do you see how they constantly try to police what we can and can't talk about? One day they're obsessing over skin tone and upholding the paper bag test, and the next day they're saying if you talk about skin tone, it's because you're undesirable. So who's the real colorist? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.